Welcome back. Today we're going to be continuing the installation on our 2013 Toyota Tundra backup sensors. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, we got lucky. Even though this is a crew cab truck, I was able to run the display cable. They sent a pretty long cable. We were able to run it and make sure that it all came together back here at the taillight. The way they designed this system, this module is pretty waterproof. We're going to put it inside the taillight pocket. They have some special 3M double stick tape we're going to use to stick it inside the taillight pocket, bring everything together. But first, let's go ahead and test our power lead right here. We're going to plug in the power cable, and we're just going to kind of set this in here temporarily, just to see what kind of room we're working with. And that's going to have to go down a little bit, so that's okay. We are going to check this out, but what we want to find out is how long do we need our power wire. And that's just to be safe. We don't want it real tight. We're going to run it about like so. Getting ready to connect all the connectors. And we're going to go ahead and wire up our primary plug for power and ground. We already found the correct circuits that we want to use. We're going to do what's called a military splice. We're going to prepare these wires, get them ready to go in. We do not want to cut the factory wires in half. We want to retain the integrity of the factory wires right here. So we're going to come in and make a little loop for our backup sensor module wires to come into. And you're just going to gently poke, wiggle just a little bit. And all we're doing is just making some loops right here for the wires to come in. All right, now we are going to come in and connect in this color code application. Black goes to black. And then red to the red with the blue tracer on the factory reverse wire. All we're going to do is just gently come in, twist it. We're going to pinch it just a little bit. We're going to grab some European electrical tape, insulate the connection on each wire. Then we're actually going to use a zip tie to lock it. So we have a secure connection. It's insulated, waterproof, dustproof, dirtproof. I do not like using any type of quick connectors. Butt connectors in this application, but definitely no quick connectors, T-taps if you will. Those will not give you a long-term secure connection, especially if it's at the dealership, they're servicing light bulbs or something, and they accidentally pull it just a little bit. They may not even know, and the connection will be broken with the backup sensor system that we installed. So we're going to go a little bit stronger, a little bit more serviceable, not just for us, but for any dealership work. Now it's locked on. It's not coming off unless someone literally just tries to rip it off. Regular maintenance back here on the light, we left enough slack for our power cable, our sensor cable, and our display cable. We're going to be mounting those up right now. So let's go ahead and plug in the power cable. It's not hot right now. The vehicle is not in reverse. The vehicle is not started right now. The key is not in the ignition, so we're good right now. Here's our sensor plug. This goes out to all the sensors on the rear bumper cover. Gently make sure it's in. Don't over push it, but just make sure everything's connected properly. Now, before we button anything up, now that the module is put together, we're going to go ahead and turn the key on. Just make sure that we get the display lighting up, put it in reverse, make sure we get some beeps, hear the unit working before we reinstall the tail light. Once we turn the key on, it's not going to come on until we put it in reverse, so we're not going to start the engine so it's not loud on the video. We'll just turn the key, ignition on. Let's go to our reverse. There it is. So we have confirmation right now the sensors are ready to work. Okay, was able to secure the module. This particular application, there was not a lot of room to go flat with the 3M stick, so we're going with the lock tie. Zip tying it in, it's locked in. Tested it again before we put the taillight in. Everything's working. We're going to go ahead and reinstall the lights, brake light, signal light, and reverse light. Then we'll get the tail light back in. Just like that. And we're going to test. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted to hear, is that click. It clicks back into the factory grommets. Let's get our T30 over here. We'll get the screws back in. I'm going to start this one just a little bit and get the other one in before we tighten it down. Let's see. Not too bad. We're just going to not over tighten, but just get it snug. Right there. Okay. Taillight's in, check the edges, everything's good. We're going to button up, get some of the tools off the tailgate, go underneath, make sure the cables are okay. Wires look good, nothing's hanging. The tailgate assist shock is fine. It's not impeded by any cables. It'll open and close fine. No rubbing over time, no issues with that. Display is ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and start backing up slowly. Factory backup cameras there working. So let's see how far away we get before it starts initializing. Okay, if you come over here, it started with the numbers. So it started picking up before it started beeping, kind of cool. So it starts from 100. We're going to back up a little bit further. The numbers are coming down. We're closing the gap. All right, now we've got the green LCD indicators on the left and right. Sensor is picking up. Do me a favor, walk by the left rear sensor and see. I want to see when it starts beeping. Go ahead and walk by it. Go a little bit closer. All right, perfect. What I wanted to see was this indicator. Go ahead and come back up here. Thank you. The left side is picking up as we follow the instructions for the sequence of numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 being on the left side, 4 being on the far right side. So I'm going to back up a little bit. It did pick you up properly for the left side. I'm going to start going back. Since we're going against a flat object, it's going to pick both sides up equally right now. Now the beeping's starting to go quicker as we get closer to let you know, hey, hold on, you're too close, too close. We're going to go back a little bit further. That right there, you hear the beeps just going very rapidly. That's letting you know you got even closer. I'm not going to go any further just to be safe. The rear view mirror camera I can see, it's pretty close. This is picking up as it should. So the sensors are good. We'll test it again outside. Other than that, I like the display. I like the way it's set up. Let's see if I can reach up here. There, if I wanted to turn the beeps off, there's off. Low volume. And loud. So we have off, low, and high. We're back to normal. I like the display. I like the numbers. I like the visual bars. I like the sound. Pretty sleek little system. Thank you for watching our installation series on the Toyota Tundra. The install was fun. The backup sensors work perfect. I like the display. It's a nice package, nice install. Just a nice product to have in your vehicle to protect you from backing into stuff. Very, very good safety product. We appreciate all your support. Thank you for watching the videos that we're making for you. If you have any questions, just reach out to us. If you like the videos we're making, just click the like button. Subscribe to catch future installs, future products we'll be highlighting, and future vehicles. Speaking of, we're going to be working on this 2013 Hennessy Camaro. We're going to have some cool stuff we'll be installing on this in the future. So, don't forget to keep up with the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. We appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, just let us know. Have a very good day.